Well, hello everybody and welcome along to the second semi-final of the Celebrity FIFA Cup today between Deadly Duos and Hell FC. A sensational contest we've got on offer here. Two of the better teams in the tournament so far. Alan Smith is with me as always. Alan, how do you see this game panning out?
Well, you know, it's going to be a tough game. They're two good teams, lots at stake. Right, I'm excited.
Yes, we can't wait to bring this game to you. Thank you very much for joining us once again, but don't go anywhere, folks. Join us next, and it's live! So starting lineup today for Deadly Duos, Gollum/Smeagol is in goal. It's Ant and Dec at centre-back once again with the Hairy Bikers either side of them. Jedward on the wings with the Chuckle Brothers in central midfield. And up front once again is Keenan and Kel. A few new additions to the starting lineup today, of course. The Hairy Bikers back in the squad after a bit of time out injured and hoping to provide a bit of stability for the defence either side of Ant and Dec, who of course kept the tournament's only clean sheet the last time out in the quarter-final against Heaven United. For Hell FC, starting in goal as their captain Satan, back four of Jimmy Savile, Bill Cosby, Ivan the Terrible and Kim Jong-un. In midfield it's Hitler right wing, Osama Bin Laden on the left, Weinstein and Escobar in central midfield with Raoul Moat joining top scorer Judas Iscariot up front. Couple of additions to their bench as well with Oscar Pistorius and Adam Johnson both joining in the transfer market. What a team, what a game we should have on our hands here, Alan Smith.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think, not to play devil's advocate, but I think LFC have relied heavily on Satan, and looking at Deadly Duos, you know, Hairy Bikers, that could be a recipe for disaster. But I guess we'll have to find out.
Indeed we will, as the game gets underway here to decide the final place in the final of the Celebrity FIFA Cup. Of course, music stars already there, ready for next week's final, but who will join them, Deadly Duos or Hell FC? Is Barry Chuckle taking the ball down and finding Kel, knocked into Keenan, and it was a good block from Ivan the Terrible. Satan can't quite prevent the corner, but the first chance of the game really there, falling to Deadly Duos. Good block in the end from Ivan.
Yeah, great block. I think Ivan's defence has been terrible in the past, but that was much better from him.
Well, don't know what Satan's doing here, but he's having a real go at one of the players.
Yeah,
just
cocky little twat.
He's just sort of chilling out his box, you know. It's taking a long time for the corner to be taken as the referee waits for him to get back in position.
Hurry up.
Not sure what he was doing there. Referee's blowing the whistle now though, and the corner can be taken. It's Edward to take it on the left. It's swung in and Satan comes out for it.
Oh.
Gets a punch to the ball. Falls to Paul Chuckle now, putting it back into the area to one of the Hairy Bikers. Can't tell which it is, but he back heels it to Paul Chuckle again. Now Barry Chuckle deflecting. Oh, and a good save from Satan, turning it round the post. But all the early pressure here coming from Deadly Duos.
Oh, great save. Better the devil you know, and I know this devil's a great keeper.
Well, Satan just trying his tricks again here. Look at him, just chilling round by the penalty spot. And the referee
slap him.
He's just having to wait for him to get back onto his goal line before the corner kick can be taken. Referee blows his whistle again, but Satan really trying to get in the heads of the opposition early on as the corner's swung in, headed away though by Osama Bin Laden. And now is Judas Iscariot, top scorer in the tournament so far, of course, looking to spark a counter-attack on the left-hand side as he turns back, finds Ivan the Terrible, Pablo Escobar. Now Kim Jong-un, of course, a recent addition to Hell FC, given his botched heart surgery in North Korea, and he's joined the team at left-back today. Alan, how do you see him having an influence on this game?
Well, it's tough, really. If he can keep up with the pace, you know, he might have a bit of trouble in his chest, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? Well, so far this game has been pretty crap. Quite bored. What about you?
Yeah, it's not been the best so far, has it? Not any real chances, you have to say. Alan, have you got anything to entertain yourself today, you know, with the lack of goals?
Not really. I've been playing my Game Boy Advance. It's a new thing I just ordered on eBay, and I've got Pokemon now, so got myself a Blastoise.
Is Blastoise your favourite Pokemon, do you think, Alan?
He's up there. Obviously, everyone loves Pikachu, but I hate him. And I'm a big fan of Charizard because he's fiery like me.
Trying to break down the Hell FC defence, but there's not been a lot of chances here in the sort of first quarter of this game as Keenan gets past Weinstein, finds Barry Chuckle, back with Keenan. Now Kel. Here's Chuckle again taking the shot, but Weinstein slides in and wins the ball back. He loves to slide in, doesn't he, Weinstein?
Yeah, he does, and he's a bit of a dirty dog, but I'm a bit disappointed with the play so far. I don't think a lot of these players realise what's at stake coming up, and they need to switch on.
Well, exactly, because of course a lot of these players vying for places for their international teams in the upcoming World Cup. and be hoping to see a bit more from some of the players out there today.
Yeah, at this rate, I think none of them will be selected. Maybe the Chuckle brothers, but we'll have to see.
Back to Escobar. Can he get the ball in? Oh, he's tried to tee it up for Weinstein. Gets it back here, Escobar. And Weinstein then dispossessed by Paul Chuckle. It's a big battle, isn't it, between Paul Chuckle and Weinstein in the middle of there. Two Goliaths in central midfield.
Yeah, and everyone knows that Paul Chuckle hates Weinstein. They had a big falling out with the Oscars. Paul Chuckle was nominated for Best Actor and he didn't get it, and that was down to Weinstein. So, you know, there's beef there.
There is indeed. As Iscariot plays it in towards Osama bin Laden, nods it down, but it's intercepted and played clear to John. Now Barry Chuckle into Keenan, and here's Kell. And in the end, that's the last action of the first half as the half-time whistle is blown. 0-0 at the break, Alan. Wouldn't have expected this, would you?
Well, no, but I guess, you know, they're two great teams and it's kind of a war of attrition at the minute, but hopefully the second half will be better or I'm having a nap.
So the second half gets underway here, 0-0 at the break. And not a lot of chances, it has to be said, in that first half, as both teams were a little bit tentative, maybe just a bit worried about losing their place in the final. We might see some more action in the second half here as the game gets underway. Alan, I saw you having a little snackaroony at half-time there. What did you bring for lunch today?
Yeah, well, obviously it's barbecue season, so I've chucked a lobster on the barbie. I don't know if it's cooked because it's still moving, but tasted okay, I guess.
Well, I mean, I guess it was fresh.
Yeah, fresh as it gets.
Oh, and here's Hitler at the far post. Well, what a chance it was. Goodness me. The cross came in, and I don't know how he's missed from there. He's about 3 yards out, and he's put it over the bar.
Absolutely crap from him. Well, I don't know what the Harry Barkers are playing at in defence. You know, I know they can cook and bake a pie, etc., but they can't defend to save their lives.
Bit of space for Edward down the left-hand side. I've got to say, with Jedward, you know, playing on either wing, they do look a bit lost being that far away from each other, don't they?
I think they're struggling with the twin separation. You know, they only have the X factor when they're together, but when they're separated, they're shit. And you know, they say two heads are better than one, but in this case, you know, one head is better than two. Oh no, I'm confused. Oh, sorry, I've just confused myself. I'll get back to you.
Anyway, there's some substitutions going on here. Luigi is coming on for Edward indeed, and Adolf Hitler, after that miss, has been brought off. Adam Johnson, who's in the squad for the first time, comes on down the right-hand side, looking to provide a bit of penetration down there. Here's Kim Jong-un finding Pablo Escobar. And now Raoul Moat, Judas Iscariot, makes the run on ahead of him, gets it here. He's been forced a little bit wide as he gets the cross into the far post. Harvey Weinstein! Oh, it was a big chance again at that far post, but Weinstein's header flies over the bar.
Very opportunistic from Weinstein there, but it's a big chance he's missed and he's going to regret that.
Indeed. A couple of substitutions made there as well as the ball went over. Keenan's been replaced by Hulk for Deadly Duos. Raoul Moat as well has been brought off for Ian Brady. His first appearance for the club. Interesting to take Raoul Moat off though, as they're searching for a goal. Yeah,
but I guess you have to change things up, you know. They've had nothing so far. Weinstein had that one chance, but apart from that, it's been pretty average, so here's hoping Brady can make an impact.
Here's Osama bin Laden taking it down and finding Pablo Escobar. Back to bin Laden. That's a nice back heel for Kim Jong-un, who's looking to run into the space. Turns back inside. Escobar to Judas. And now Osama bin Laden playing in the cross. Oh, there's Brady! And he's done it with his first touch. He's just come on, and Ian Brady finds the back of the net. It's a lovely header. And LFC take the lead with 12 minutes to go.
Oh, poor defence, and you know, Mara would have been proud of that one. Great header, poor defence though. I don't know who was marking him. Absolutely no one. Yeah, it looked like Deck was just caught watching the ball there as he let Ian Brady run in behind him, and you can't let Brady go like that. He's so predatory. It's a brilliant finish with the header past Gollum, who's not the tallest in goal. He couldn't stretch his arm out far enough to save it. And with 12 minutes to go, LFC take the lead. Could they be heading to the final? And so after the goal, a couple of substitutions being made again here. Edward now going off for one of the cheeky girls. And look who's come on. It's Gary Glitter in central midfield for Weinstein. I don't get why I think they bring him on purely to piss me off. I don't know, Alan. I think he might provide a bit of a spark in central midfield there, you know, hold on to the ball. It does absolutely nothing. We have an award for Glitter of the Week for the worst player. Do you think Ian Brady's related to Tom Brady? Maybe.
as he picks out Gary Glitter with his first touch of the game. Oh, it's a poor pass though, intercepted by Paul Chuckle. Now Adam Johnson back to Glitter. This time he finds Jimmy Savile. This is Glitter again, but he's dispossessed once more in central midfield. Lost the ball a couple of times early on after coming off the bench. And here's Barry Chuckle. Now Kell looking to play it back to Barry Chuckle. It's a lovely ball. Back heel. Here's Kell! Oh, brilliant save. Satan diving to his right-hand side. Turns it behind. What a save that was.
Oh, what a save. And I've said the importance of him earlier. You know, he's been great for Hull. I think they do rely on him too much, and they have there.
Brilliant save. What do you reckon, though? That attack all started from Gary Glitter giving the ball away in central midfield.
No, it didn't. Oh, wait, yeah, it did. Sorry, I thought you were about to praise him then. Yeah, he is crap.
Pablo Escobar finding Osama bin Laden. They're just trying to run the clock down here as we go into stoppage time. Here's Ian Brady, the potential match winner. Bin Laden to Escobar. Now Kim Jong-un, Hell FC just keeping the ball really well here. Deadly Duos can't get a hold of it. Just running the clock down here. We're over a minute past the full-time whistle, but there it is. And the full-time whistle has been blown, and an unbelievable result here. Ian Brady off the bench scores the winner for Hell FC. You can see Adam Johnson and Osama bin Laden absolutely loving that. It was a hard-fought contest, but in the end, Hell FC through to the final.
Yeah, what a game, and you know, talk about double trouble. I think they got themselves into too much trouble there, and in terms of international selection, you know, a lot of those players will miss out now, but that's just the nature of the game.
Yes, speaking of international selection, everybody, we have a very exciting announcement to make coming up very soon about potential plans for another series. Do stay tuned for that. We'll post about it very soon indeed. But in the meantime, Hell FC are through to the final of the Celebrity FIFA Cup. They'll be facing Music Stars in the final next week. We can't wait. Leave in the comments who you think will win below. Leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed this, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Also, make sure to vote for your player of the match today. That'll pop up in the right-hand corner and will be revealed on the midweek roundup show this Wednesday. But until then, this is Sonage signing out. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.